owned by foreign entities. All right, and those foreign entities are the families of Esau and Edom. That's who they are. All right, in one way or another. All right, and the scriptures are only the scriptures is the only thing that's going to give you this insight. Right, but you got it.
Yep. Yeah, scriptures say they have more than heart's desire.
Mm-hmm.
No. So says the empire also included professional bankers. Some operated small deposits and lending businesses. Among them were the money changers. In the court of the Gentiles of Jerusalem temple, Matthew 12 or Matthew 21 and 12, Mark 11, 20 and 15. They provided a service to visiting Jews. They changed foreign money for the half shekels required of each Jew living in Judea or not as the temple tax on the Day of Atonement.
Man, that's a nugget. That's a nugget right there. And we could go ahead and hold that Matthew 21 and 12 too. But that's a nugget, right? Because that's another token or sign of the diaspora. All right. You had Israelites coming from all around the planet Earth, having different, forms of money, and on particular holy days, right? The Passover, you know, the what's the other one? The Feast of Tabernacles and the Day of Atonement, I believe, were the main three. But you had Israelites from all over the planet Earth coming back to the temple, and they were exchanging their money, right? But you got it.
This is Matthew 21 and 12. It says, and Yahushua went into the temple of Yahweh and cast out all them that sold and bought in the temple and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because when you go into it, essentially the money changers, they were being wicked, right? They were finessing Jake out of their money by basically charging exorbitant rates for the exchange, right? Because when you exchange somebody's money, you're doing them a service, right? And there's a particular price that you can put on that service. But, the scriptures talk about balance. The scriptures promote being fair, and what they were doing is they were basically stealing. They were finessing Jake out of their money in the temple, right? In the literal presence of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That shows you the type of time that Jake was on. And this is part of the reason why we got fucked up so bad in slavery. Right? You had niggas doing shit like this. But on a larger scale today, again, we have Esau Edom, all right, who takes the cake, all right, who took this whole concept to a whole new level. All right. And that's what we see today. You got it.
Yep. And just this word, money changers, it kolo bistas. It's just a banker, you see. So
Mm-hmm.
coin
Yep.
dealer.
Yep.
But get back to it. Let's see.
I can hold one more real quick for you.
You got it up.
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. You see, and then we get in the NLT. I want to even NLT as well. It says, what sorrow awaits the unjust judges and those who issue unfair laws. So that's basically, you taking advantage of the people and, I'm saying, issuing out different unrighteous like laws, like the way you're dealing with everybody economically and really just everything. There's ways they're supposed to walk. The scriptures give you the instructions, and when the scriptures are not being used, it'll lead to you be doing unrighteous, dealing with people unrighteously. As in, what's that word called? It starts with an E. Extortion. I think I'm saying it right. Is it extortion?
Extortion.
Yep. Extortion.
Yep. Yep, like extortion and many things of that sort happen when you not dealing according to the scriptures. That's all I had.
Yep. Yep.
And that's it.
Mhm. Let's see. Okay.
Man, the spirit. That word extortion is spot on. When you get the definition of that word extortion, it says the act or practice of extorting, especially money or other property. It says the offense committed by an official engaging in such practice. It says especially a gross overcharge, a gross overcharge, right? And that's what Jake was doing in the temple. That Jake spending, all that time, energy, and effort traveling back to the temple, and keeping a particular holy day just to get scammed out of their money by a wicked nigga in the temple. Imagine that. But y'all
Sound
got
like
it.
church.
Yep. Con, bro. Con. That's it.
Now it says this was necessary because Jewish coins were the only ones fit to be presented as an offering to Yahweh. Roman coins bearing the images of the defied emperors were considered idolatrous. Because of the absence of silver money with Hebrew inscriptions, however, the half shekel was paid in Tyrian silver coins. Um, Yahushua overthrew the tables of the money changers not because they were changing money, but because they were dishonest and charged exorbitant fees, which we just read. These money changers also function as banks, receiving money at fixed rates of interest and lending it out to other borrowers. Matthew 25, verse 27, Luke 19 and 23. Large scale bankers included tax farms doing private businesses. Among their customers were government officials and the provinces who cashed government bills of exchange with them. Women were excluded from banking. Lenders,
Yep.
You got it.
Salakia, I was going to say, that's the spirit. The scriptures say there's no new thing under the sun. And again, this is exactly the state that the planet Earth is in right now. All right. Large scale bankers, it literally says their customers, their clients were government officials. All right. So look, again, whoever controls the money, I forget what that quote is. Whoever controls, I care not who makes a nation's laws. Right. Matter of fact, I don't even want to butcher it. Let me get that quote real quick.
Okay.
Real quick.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, that's why.
You found it?
Yeah, let me see. Okay. Oh, Mayor. Of course, it's a Rothschild.
Yep.
Or wait. Oh no. Let me pull it up. I guess Milton William Cooper. Give me. Oh yeah. Behold, a pale horse. Give me control over a nation's currency, and I care not who makes its laws. Oh no, it is a Rothschild. But I guess the pale horse is the book that maybe has it within it. Oh, look at this: 144 recent celebrity book club picks.
Wow.
Y'all see this?
Outside.
Hey, call how about you outside?
You can't make it up. You can't make it up, man.
It's celebrity book club.
That's a spirit. That's a spirit. We got it.
But yeah, let me read the quote again. It says, Mayor Arms Rothschild, give me control over a nation's currency, and I care not who makes his laws. Yep.
That's it. I mean, that's literally it. And that links up with a lot of precepts when you really think about it, because, I think it's what Revelations 12, the two horns like a lamb and spake like a dragon. It's either Revelation 12 or Revelation 13, right? Going into the political system of Rome, right? So-called, democracy. All right, democracy is really a joke. It's a running joke that the elites have been playing on the people of the planet Earth going all the way back then. Okay, because ultimately it doesn't matter how good of laws you create. Case in point, America. Doesn't matter how good the laws are in the beginning. Ultimately, it's going to be corrupted through finance, through the banking, through corruption. All right, through bribery. Okay, government officials are going to eventually be bought and paid for. Okay, by the people who create the money. So it's a running joke that people still don't understand, man. You still got people every year that are gonna faithfully go and line up and vote. Okay, because they don't get it. They just don't get it, and they will never get it. You know. But we can hop back.
Kind. Okay. Um, this is continuing on where my thing is. It says lenders often charge interest, as the Gospels indicate. Matthew 25 and 27, Luke 19 and 23. A number of lenders, especially among the upper classes, did not charge interest. However, they would demand payment of their loans at any time.
Both of which things are spoken about in our law, right? Usury, right, and which is interest, which we weren't supposed to use against other Israelites, and then also going and retrieving your payment. There's a law on that as well. You know, we don't have to pull it, but the scriptures talk about how you're not supposed to break into a guy home, because he owe you, some money, right? You're supposed to. There's a particular way that you're supposed to go about things, but you got it.
Yep. It says those who lent money, either formally or informally, were well protected from default. Under Greek, Roman, and Near Eastern law, creditors could bind into permanent slavery or temporary debt bondage those debtors who did not pay up. The parable of the unmerciful servant illustrates this. Matthew 18, verse 23 through 25. When the servant cannot repay his loan, the king threatens permanent slavery. In turn, the servant threatens to place in temporary debt bondage another servant who owes him money. The law courts cooperated in enforcing this type of temporary debt bondage. Matthew 5, verse 25 through 26, Luke 12, 58 and 59.
And if I can just add, that situation again, that's the situation we're in on the planet Earth right now. There's something that's been coming out a lot right now is that Habakkuk 2 and 5, all right, that thick clay, that abatya, that debt, and it's the spirit, because this is playing out in real time right now. You have the entire planet Earth in debt, all right, to these central banks, right? And in one way or another, they're going to essentially take everything that you have, all right, and they're going to try to make you a permanent slave through the MOTV. All right, it's really that simple, But guys love to complicate shit and freestyle and make stuff up, right? But that's really what's getting ready to happen, right? That's why you have the so-called the World Economic Forum making statements like you will own nothing and you will be happy. All right, because they're getting ready to take your shit. They're getting ready to take everything. All right, but we don't have to pull. We don't got to pull those last ones. For brothers that watch this, the precepts are pretty much included in there. But these are the two sections that I want, through the spirit, I wanted to touch on tonight. So we can go ahead and wrap up on that. If brothers have anything, y'all got it. You know.
Well, I was just gonna say like that was you could obviously tell that this is that beast 2.0, man, because like how I was talking about like the um the ones in debt or the lender, right? They could just run them pockets at any point in time. And that's what you see the system is about to do. They about to, come and be like, look, man, y'all in hella debt. You got to pay up. Put that hand out. You know,
Yeah.
give me that badge. So, like you saying, man, it ain't complicated, man. You see what's going on, through the spirit.
Kind. I got a precept. We close on this. If y'all didn't have anything,
Mhm.
this is Proverbs 22:7. It says, "The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender." All right, and that I mean the scriptures are so beautiful and plain. When some at times, obviously the scriptures, are parabolic, right? There's some dark sayings here and there, but there are also very simple yet powerful statements in scriptures, and this is one of them, right? If you owe somebody money, right? If you are a borrower, ultimately you are a slave. You are the servant of whoever lent you, you know, that money. All right. But this is also can be applied to the spirit. Yahweh Shem Shai has given us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right. And he's expecting us to flip it, and to use what he gave us, to fulfill our lot in sincerity and truth, to the best of our ability. We're servants to him. All right. He's our creditor, really, in the spirit, you know. So, Lord's willing, this installment, this lesson was edifying. With that I'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. All right. Shalom to you, Akim and Akwaf. Till the next time.
Shalom.
Shalom.